Another Thirsty Thursday. We're back. August 2nd, 2018. I'm John. We got Ross over here to the left of me.
What's up?
We got Dirty Dan. She's going to join us for a little bit before her bedtime kicks in.
I'm not responding to that.
You just did. Yep, so we're back. Drinking up, watching some preseason football. Oh, man. But speaking of drinking, we had a pretty fun weekend last weekend.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We went to the gym, hit some softballs.
That wasn't the fun part of the weekend.
Yeah, that wasn't the fun part. That was the torture before the fun. I felt like an old man after immediately after we were done hitting softballs, I thought I was done. My back was out, feet hurt, I had blisters.
You're old.
Yeah.
Me running after the first fly ball, my fat ass was, no, done.
Yeah, it was still fun to get out there and run around for a little bit.
It was different.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we went to Micah's house. Ooh. What is that? What are you eating right there?
Chex Mix. Savory Chex Mix.
Yeah, so then we went to Micah's house to have a few drinks and cool off in his pool.
More than a few.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, we went over there just for a little bit. And then we were there till, I don't even know, probably like 11.
11:30.
Left for no reason.
That's
Yeah.
it, 11:30?
Yeah. Yeah, before we got on here, we're talking amongst ourselves, asking, why did we leave at 11:30? And no one knows why we just got up and left.
Yeah, I really don't understand it. And could have been we started off with vodka in our beers.
I know I ran out of beer. And I dumped my ice in Micah's cooler on the way out, or Micah's pool on the way out.
Maybe that's why we were leaving, because you thought we were out of beer.
I was ready to drink somebody else's beer.
I was like, I don't remember why. I can tell you were drunk when you did a backflip in a pool.
A successful backflip.
Yeah, it was a successful backflip.
I think y'all were like running and jumping and trying to touch the top of the screen.
Yeah, we were trying to do that. I tried to do, I think I did a front flip. Then I tried to pick Micah up as Micah was resisting. And I think
Speaking of Micah, he's back.
back.
He's back in Middle America.
Oh, yeah.
He's working tonight, so he couldn't get on.
Yep. It's a shame.
And we partied it down at his house all day Saturday.
Yep. Ended up getting glass in my heel. And then my other heel slammed on the bottom of the pool, so I couldn't walk on either heel.
That's what you get for diving in the damn shallow end.
Feet first.
Yeah. I jumped in like I was diving into a 50-foot deep pool. Dumbass. Yeah, so it was fun.
Yeah. It was hot.
Yeah, we got one game in cornhole in. And then,
You're just like, fuck this.
yeah, it was scorching hot, and then it started sprinkling.
I think me and Micah won that cornhole game.
I believe so. Yeah. My partner was slacking.
Claire.
I think she had made all of her points. I don't think I made a single point. Oh, man.
So we can get started talking about neighbors, weird neighbors who you never know you're living next to.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, you just...
No, in my own ear I'm loud. I feel like I'm screaming. So we're just outside in the backyard playing in the sandbox. And I hear people getting loud. I'm like, oh, it's just kids playing, whatever. And then I hear someone yell, do something then, bitch. And I was like, well, that's not friendly.
Was it the meth head neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't her, it was the guy who lives there. And so I just peek my head around the corner, and the guy throws down his work bag, starts walking next door, and he's in the face. He calls him fat fuck. He's
Take offense to that.
Fat fuck and Hispanic are face to face, standing right on each other's property lines, like in each other's face, yelling.
Bet you won't.
And
Bet you won't.
He's like, you're nothing but a fat fuck, and they're yelling back and forth. And then all I hear was, I'll go in your backyard right now and cut down your trees. I'm like, we're fighting over trees right now?
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm like getting ready to walk. I'm walking out the door to the gym. I'm open the door and I hear the same thing. I peek around. I'm just standing there in my driveway just watching them. And then I was like, well, I don't want to ruin this. So I kind of crept back behind my car just to see if they're going to continue.
They have kids? Both of them have kids?
No.
Neither one of them do.
So that's like a typical dad fight right there.
Nope. I'm sure they just annoy each other.
Like, I don't know if his trees are popping up his fence or what the hell's going on, but obviously it's been going on for some time because
It boiled over.
The Hispanic guy just got home. Hasn't even unlocked his door yet. Threw his shit down at the front door and then walked over to Fatty.
Fat fuck is harassing the Spanish. The Spanian as he's walking to his house.
Sit down. I thought I was about to world star that thing. I had my phone right there. I was ready to go. I was going to make sure no one was going to die, though, either. But yeah, it was intense for a minute. I was ready.
And then that brought up the conversation of, you never really know who you're living next to.
No.
As a co-worker's daughter was telling me, her neighbor was moving out, so of course they dig through their garbage like any neighbor would,
Like white trash would. Any white trash.
And found a business card, and they looked it up, and the lady is a adult baby.
That's terrible. How old is that lady?
She had to be like in her 30s or 40s.
I expected if she was like in her
does she go
lower
to a
20s
9
or
to
something
5?
like that.
Did she go to a 9 to 5?
In a diaper?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
she had maybe not a podcast, but like a YouTube video and explains what she did. And obviously there's got to be a big following for being adult babies. Wearing diapers, having people change you.
And you
What's
wonder,
wrong with people?
Yeah, I was like, these people are freaking sick.
And she had a boyfriend that went along with it.
And what does that say about him?
He's a pedophile.
He's fucking weird.
Yeah, there you go. Well, because she's overage, he's technically not. But the fact that he does that.
Yeah, who would change an adult? Besides, like, your grandparents who are, like, disabled.
Fuck that. You pay people to do that.
I get home and you're asking me to wipe your ass and change you? I'm like, hell no.
She had an adult crib.
Nope.
Bottles, baby toys, everything.
That's sad.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
But here's the kicker. They asked her about it. And she said she was raped as a kid by her dad, I think. So in her mind, she's trying to recreate those years to where
So she can get raped again by this guy that plays her dad?
or just recreate it so she has a childhood she remembers without being raped.
Yeah, I don't think that.
No.
Yeah, I don't.
That's just what she said.
It's sad. It's sad that did happen, but at the same time,
You're fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help you. Like, I don't think that's gonna fix it. If anything, like you're saying, she's reliving it, especially if her boyfriend or husband or whatever is into it.
She was probably like, oh shit, whenever that one lady approached her and asked her about it, she's like, fuck, how do you know about my personal... Was my diaper ruffling whenever I was walking down the hallway or something like that? You're crumbling up as she's walking.
Pam, you smell like shit. Your diaper needs changed.
I swear I smell a soiled diaper in here.
Her walking outside drinking out of a baby bottle doesn't give anything away.
Dude, you know how much beer you could put in a freaking adult-sized baby bottle? Is it a pint?
But they said they've never seen her dressed up as a baby. She always kept it inside. The only reason they knew, because they found that business card.
Jesus.
Now, the one thing I'd be okay with being an adult-sized baby is being able to wear a onesie when you're at home.
Oh, she did. That's what they said they found a lot of, too, adult onesies.
Oh, yeah, I'd rock the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I'd rock the shit out of a fucking onesie.
Does she have the ass that has the buttons?
flap?
Yeah, that you just one button, let her ass hang out.
It's like a romper.
I mean, that makes sense, though, that why you'd have that, because you gotta take a shit, you know?
Yeah. Easy access.
That's somehow you pee. How do you pee in that thing?
You can sit down.
You just pull it more forward, right?
I don't know. I've never had one. I don't know how you do it.
How does
If
Tori's
anything-
work whenever she has to pee? Well,
If
she's still in a
anything-
diaper.
If anything, I would want the flapper in the front.
Yeah, can I get a reverse flap or a dual flap?
Just wear it backwards.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
but the
Yeah,
footy
no.
fittings and all that would be weird. Your heel, like the top of your foot would be where the heel is, and it would pop up.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Do you guys hear that sad story?
Which one?
Well, you gotta tell us.
Which one?
I forget which state it is, but it happened recently. Some guys broke into a house, and they had the young boy in the bathtub, like chewing his ear or some weird shit like that.
How the fuck do you chew your ear?
there was a little boy and there was adults that broke in the house. I guess they were trying to rob them. I don't know if they were on drugs or they're just fucking batshit crazy, but they were chewing the little boy's ear.
Oh, they were chewing the ear.
They were chewing
Oh,
it.
you made it sound like they were having the boy chew his
No.
own ear. I'm like,
They were
did you have
chewing
them like
his
stretchy
ear
ass like
somehow.
gauged earlobes hanging down?
And they had the whole family like hostage, and then Grandpa came in and shot them all. The bad guys, not the
I
family.
was like, jeez.
And then shot some of the family members in accident.
The cops came in,
They
saw
shot the old
Grandpa
man?
with the gun, thought he was the one breaking in, and shot and killed Grandpa.
Goddamn,
sad.
Grandpa.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah, but
So the family's like, well, he went out as a hero because if he wouldn't have came out and shot them, we all would have been dead.
they were eating the kid's ear while the kid was still alive.
Yeah, he's alive.
I think they're nibbling on his ear, not like physically like,
They're not like
I'm
zombie
going to devour
mode.
your fucking ear. Put some
I don't know if
mayonnaise
it
on
was
it.
like torture mode or what they were doing, but
That
Crazy.
sucks. So
Good for Grandpa. He went out the right way.
Are they going to
That's
sue?
pretty cool,
Are they
though.
going to sue the cops that killed their grandpa?
Probably.
I don't know.
How old was he? Is that?
I don't know. Still with it enough to shoot people?
Yeah. I'm trying not to say something insensitive, so I'm just
Yeah,
trying to put
it's kinda like,
okay.
I just don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks.
I mean, I don't see how you could sue. You get a call
Sure.
to a house.
I mean, did he turn around and point the gun at the cops in accident? Like, huh? Like, huh?
but the thing
Yeah.
is,
Because
See
they're
that,
hard of
yeah.
hearing. Huh? Who's that? Huh?
Yeah.
Someone at the door?
I guess the cop that shot and killed him also killed someone like a couple months prior.
Yeah, so
So
they
I
could have just
don't-
saw him with a gun and bum
I don't know if he's like trigger happy cop or just happened to be him at the same place.
Starting to see a pattern here.
Yeah.
How old was the guy he shot the first time?
He's got it out for old people.
Was it somebody's grandpa? That is crazy, though.
Well,
It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
he got hit. I mean, his targets were eliminated.
Yeah.
The ones you'd least expect get you.
Did y'all see that? It was somewhere here in Florida. I think it was down south. It was an area that was hit by Irma, and that area got flooded. So the people were like, you know what? This time around, we're not going to have our house get flooded. So you're like, we're going to put it on those little stilts, like you see people down south or on the flood areas. Well, apparently, in the process of them lifting the house to put it on
I
stilts,
saw that it fell.
it fell over and destroyed the house.
Wow. So what are they gonna do?
But I don't
they're
know.
fucked.
Yeah, get a new house. Yeah, it shows like you can see them like raising it up a little bit, and then like, I guess the back end, something happens and
I
just
saw that.
crashes down to the ground.
Do you imagine?
No.
Actually, I think it was last week too in Miami. They had that building that was slated for demolition, and they're doing the prep work, and it collapsed in the middle of them doing like the prep work.
Wow. People are inside.
No, they said one construction worker was hurt, but I don't
Yeah,
think anyone.
No one died.
Yeah, because you're not expecting to go down during prep.
Yeah, they didn't even blow the fucker up yet.
Oh, Chase Daniel throwing strikes.
Yeah, we're watching
This
the
is like fullback.
football game. Oh yeah.
It's Bears.
Our game's coming up. Monday Night Football.
That's not coming up. It's next
September.
Like a month and a half.
Month. Yeah, it's end of the month.
September 23rd, I think it is.
I think it might be 24th or 25th.
23rd. I get paid for effing that night.
All right.
So I'm gonna see if I get my
Dum
check the day
dum.
Are you
before.
sure?
Yeah, it is. It's a Monday, September 23rd. I get paid for effing that night.
September 24th.
It's a Tuesday.
No. Bro, September 24th is a Monday.
You might be right.
I know because I just requested my vacation today.
Yep, it's the 24th.
I was like, are you serious? Like, I'm requesting the wrong damn days again.
Friday the 1st.
I was like, I just did
You took
that.
the whole day off Monday?
I took both days.
Oh, that's a
'Cause-
good idea.
Why'd you take?
Monday, it's going to be a late
I took a half
night.
day Monday,
Well,
obviously.
I'm not taking that. I'm just taking 2 days. And then Tuesday, coming home real late, I know I'm going to want to sleep in.
They won't be home until midnight, 1
Yeah,
o'clock.
I took Tuesday off. Monday.
Is she going to daycare Tuesday?
I'm not watching. I'm sleeping. It's going to be a long ass night.
So I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
When you're going out to get a beer, either from the bar or the grocery store, what's one thing that you guys think you should not bring with you?
When I'm getting a beer.
Yeah, either you're going to the grocery store and buying some. Don't read my goddamn paper.
I'm not.
Going to the grocery store, like say the Circle K, to get an 18 pack, or if you're going into Lucky's to get some beer.
Something I should not bring.
Yes, you should never bring.
Obviously, any type of weapon.
No, that's not true. You can buy beer at a grocery store with a weapon. You just can't be sitting at a bar with a weapon. So that's
well,
not
she's right and you're right. So
yeah. So that's not something I would worry about. Something you shouldn't bring though. You should not bring a screaming fucking kid with you.
is that coming from experience?
That is my answer. I'm not taking Tori to the bar, and if I'm just going to the store to buy beer,
Well, you can't bring her to the bar.
Yeah, you can't. But I could. But I'm not. But a screaming baby is something you definitely don't want to bring to either place.
Well, apparently, at a gas station here in Florida, a guy was filmed carrying his alligator into the convenience store over his shoulder. It was like a 4-foot alligator. Yeah, that bitch hiked over his shoulder, and you can see him walking through the Circle K or
Chasing
whatever.
people with it.
Oh, well, no, just going to get beer. Just walking in, grabbing beer. And
Yep, I didn't guess that one. It wasn't even close.
then also in Texas, a guy rode his horse into a bar and went drinking. He just rode the horse on in.
It's a big ass door to get in there.
So, how long did he stay though? I mean, hopefully he didn't stay long enough for the horse to take a shit or piss in there.
No, apparently, like,
If it was a drive-through, I don't really
people
care.
thought it was awesome. They said the police were there, and they had to sit there for a little while to figure out if it was legal or not for the guy to have the horse in there. And then they said the business owners determined that they thought it was okay for the horse to be inside their
Until
facility.
everyone starts doing it.
Yeah, right.
Now everybody's sitting on their
And the horse
horses
starts
in there.
bucking and kicking the fuck out of people.
Yep.
Yeah, I would, like I said, I wouldn't have a problem as long as you're stopping in there for a beer. But if you're literally hanging out for a couple hours and the horse is going to take
Yeah, you're
a shit
taking
in
up
there,
half the bar with
Yeah.
your horse, and I can't sit down.
And like you said, if more people start doing it and you got multiple horses in there, no, get the fuck out of here. It's not a fucking horse.
That's a horse bar.
So it's a it's a barn bar.
But someone bringing their alligator into the freaking convenience store too.
I can see that in Florida though. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more
Are
often.
you sure
though.
that wasn't the one where he was drunk and chasing people around with it?
Hold on.
I seen that one. The guy he says he was so drunk he doesn't remember doing it. He walked into the gas station, he's like, like chasing people around with this alligator.
It said, shows a man carrying the gator into Safeway discount beverage in Jacksonville. Y'all ain't out of beer, are you? He says on the video.
Yeah, because in the hat, someone Snapchatted it and it said only in Duval.
Is he taking the last bit of beer? You ain't taking the last bit of beer. Yeah, it says then the guy chases the customers out. He said the stunt was all fun and games. I knew everybody in there.
But then now he's saying he
Duval.
was too drunk. He doesn't remember anything.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he's running around the freaking.
Yeah,
alligator.
it was not a baby alligator.
No, it was like a 4-foot gator.
That's pretty funny though.
It wasn't like he was holding it with just two hands, the bitches, over his shoulders.
You know what's not funny? People stealing animals from the zoo and the aquarium.
The shark.
Yeah. San Antonio. It was on camera. Some people in the zoo, and I don't see how other people, or in the aquarium, how other people in the aquarium didn't see the guy just walk up, scoop up a shark. They walked over to a baby stroller, put it in the baby stroller, and walked right out of the aquarium.
With water dripping from the stroller.
Yeah.
Did it think it's gonna live?
It did. The shark. They ended up when I guess they found it was missing. They found they got it on camera. They tracked the people down. 3 people were arrested, and they got the shark back, and it's back at the aquarium. What's the name of the? Miss Helen is the the name of the 16.
Oh, well, they must have known they should have just keep flushing water through the gills. They know.
Actually, it's a small shark, 16-inch gray horn shark.
Yeah, he had to be small for them to just scoop it up.
Yep.
Hey, can you imagine if they were scooping up that one shark at the Florida aquarium?
You ain't putting that in a stroller.
Oh, that thing's pretty big.
Wow.
What is some of those redfish? Some of those redfish when you first walk in the little pond.
Yeah.
Jeez, some of those things are huge.
The fondling tank?
Yeah. I don't know if you're allowed to touch them. But yeah.
And then I guess in California, a lemur was stolen from a zoo.
What's a lemur? A monkey?
Yeah, it's almost like a. I don't know. It's hard. Let me see if I can find a picture. Oh, they don't have a picture of it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's almost like a monkey / cat style, almost like a prairie dog looking thing.
It's a medium-sized monkey.
Yeah.
With a long tail.
Well, apparently it was stolen from the zoo, and I guess they think it was done like in a stunt and all that because someone left it at a hotel in a box with a note on it saying, "Hey, call the police.
Yeah.
There's a stolen lemur in here." It's like they stole it. They knew but I guess they were doing it for like YouTube or something like that, and then left it in a box somewhere where it could be found, saying, "Hey, call the police. Tell them this needs to go back to the zoo."
It's terrible.
It is.
Stealing animals.
Well, at least they didn't harm it.
Yeah. I would like a pet lemur or one of those little like mini like little monkeys that you see people have for pets.
I don't want a goddamn monkey.
I think a monkey would be pretty cool to have.
It could fend for itself.
Yeah. I mean, and you go, or a raccoon would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I was talking about this at work. There are three animals that I would like to have as a pet. One, a beaver. Not a beaver.
What, a freaking beaver?
It's almost like a beaver.
Platypus?
No, not a platypus.
A woodchuck.
No, it's
Prairie
almost like a woodchuck.
A prairie dog?
No, I can't even think of the fucking
Did you
name.
say platypus?
She did. Yeah, it was that, a monkey, and a raccoon. Because you see all the videos of the.
You mean otter?
No, it wasn't a. It wasn't a monkey. It was the raccoon.
A wombat?
I've seen people with them as pets, or a fucking tortoise. One of them giant tortoise.
Yeah,
So I've been seeing
you can
videos.
literally just put one in the backyard
Yeah.
and it just hangs out
Like
there.
the video I shared a few weeks ago of the guy mowing his backyard, the fucking tortoise following him around the whole way, doing laps around though. Yeah, I guess saw on Instagram Dan Bilzerian has one,
Yeah.
and I guess he has a bunch of like freshly planted trees in his yard, and the fucking tortoise keeps mowing over the fucking trees. And the video is him, quit fucking mowing over my damn trees. Thing's ramming the shit out of it, knocking over his damn trees.
I mean, are you allowed to have one of those here?
Tortoise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Paul said like their neighbor.
His dad has one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like a huge, like, 400 pounder, but a good, like, 200 pounder.
A domesticated one.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
I just don't see I think they're cool and all, but what's the joy in having just a tortoise hanging out?
Well, I mean, they have
Because
personality.
they're quiet as fuck.
Yeah, it's not Forrest and Jenny over here being a pain in your ass.
Yeah, well, they're not cool either. I mean, but
And they'll outlive you. Them things live like 150
Yeah, you
damn
gotta put
years.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
You got to put it in the wheel.
Yeah,
The wheel.
the wheel.
The wheel. The wheel.
you gotta put it in the wheel. You know, when everybody dies, you gotta put it in the wheel so you can turn it around.
When I die, you're getting Jerry the tortoise. Yeah, they're like real life dinosaurs, man.
Yeah.
I would probably want a koala.
Or
They got
sloth.
some big ass nails.
A koala?
I think so. Go ahead, continue.
They're like mini bears, man.
Yeah, they'll fuck you up. They look friendly, but they'll fuck you up. So you said a koala?
Mm-hmm.
What else? Nothing?
Hold on.
A goldfish? And a snail.
Oh, I got my snails out there. Stop stepping on them.
Let me think.
I think a flamingo.
Flamingo.
One flamingo?
Well, obviously two.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't have just one of those.
Why not?
2 females make them lesbians so they don't have babies.
I'll take an alpaca. I heard those things are awesome.
Ugh, they spit.
So it keeps people away.
Fuck llamas. No, not llamas. Ostriches.
Ostriches, you gotta walk out because they kick
Ew.
sideways.
Those things could be extinct. I don't give a shit.
I'd take an ostrich. An emu. Them birds are
Those
assholes.
two can tie necks and die. I don't give a shit. I hate them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously I don't mind dogs or cats, but
Oh, whoa, we're thinking outside the box here.
whoa.
John's like, yeah, I'll take another cat.
Well, I was like,
Bobcat.
honestly, I would like one of those big cats, but I wouldn't want them things to kill me.
John would be that guy who found a stray cat in the neighborhood, brings it home, and it's a bobcat. This kid's a fucking asshole.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, what?
I'm just trying to milk it.
Cats have nipples.
Jesus. I never even said those things.
Yeah, we
know what you think. We can see the hamster wheel moving, but the wheel's moving, but the hamster's tumbling around in there.
We're getting nowhere with you.
Just running in place.
Or we were talking about wild ass animals.
Yeah.
Take another pit bull. It's pretty exotic.
What about a wolf?
Yeah.
I would like to have a wolf.
They have
Maybe.
domesticated wolves.
Yeah. They're just massive and kill whatever comes in your yard.
Oh, you want a fucking dire wolf like Game of Thrones?
Did
Definitely.
Barry die?
I haven't heard anything.
Because when I was in Petco, there was a dog just like him.
Barry?
And the lady said, "Come on, Barry." And I was like, "Get
That
out
dog's
of here."
not walking around in the grocery store or Petco. And I think it was it was past DeLand or whatever. Where
Yeah, he was up in Lake City. That's where it was.
It was up way up there.
The land's Daytona area.
But
He
yeah,
was up
it's
in Lake
past.
Gibson, north of
Well,
Gainesville.
there was coincidence. Another dog like him named
Yeah,
Barry.
and now
Did it have blood coming from its mouth where it was killing other animals?
Barry was
Or biting children?
straight killer. He bit a person. He bit a dude because he was
Yeah.
trying to break it up. That's his fault. Put your dog on a leash. Well, Jake should have put his dog on a leash. But yeah. Oh, did you guys see that in
Nope.
Wait, hold on. I was still picking my animals.
Oh, Jesus. Moved on.
We're on the straw topic now.
All right. Well, a big cat would be pretty cool, but I had to get their teeth filed down and declawed. I would just
So they're nothing.
The cat would
So
still
they're
be,
not even a cat anymore.
a freaking lion with no claws and filed down teeth would still fucking kill you.
It will still knock you out, swiping you in the face. It just won't rip your face off as it
Yeah.
knocks you out.
When it's bite, it just won't. It'll be a dull.
I don't approve. Don't alter the animals.
My cats had their nails ripped out.
Don't alter the
Well, I
animals.
want to cuddle with her without it killing me.
Did Ginny get fixed?
Nope.
Yep.
You altered your animal.
Yep.
For the better.
You should have fixed Forrest. That'll calm his ass down.
All right. So the California city basically is now going to issue some fines and
You
possible
jumped.
jail time. No, hold on. But I want to mention that one first because the other one, that's good. So, first offense, you get a written warning. Second offense, basically, I don't even know, it says something about the law, clap down.
Clamp down.
Clamp down. Fine not exceeding $1,000. So you can. Your
For
second
just possessing a straw.
for using a straw and not following the ban.
They at least let me finish my soda before they confiscate it.
I don't think so. They're just gonna waste it.
So they don't sell them anywhere in that state.
I think if you're
What do
selling,
they do with all the straws in the stores?
Burn them.
probably. But yeah, so basically, you're fine not exceeding, and then imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months. So they're gonna imprison people for this.
Doing a hard time for fucking having a plastic
Freaking having
plastic
straws.
I don't think they're going to actually enforce it.
I don't know. Growing concern over the plastics cause for marine life.
It's not the only plastic in
Yeah.
the ocean.
Oh.
Why are they
Are they
charging?
gonna? Yeah, they're gonna start forcing me to use paper bags instead of plastic bags when I go grocery shopping now.
I don't know
We're
why
all
they
probably
picked-
gonna have to use reusable bags at some point.
I refuse to.
Which we should.
We probably should move
Nope.
that way, but I still like my plastic bags.
For everyone just gets a cart issued to them and you bring it with you and then take it home.
Grocery cart?
Yeah.
Not all of us. Not all of us drive pickup trucks.
One of the reports claims that every one of the 8.3 billion plastic straws that claim to be scattered along the global coast suddenly went into the ocean. It would only account for about less than 1% of the plastic that's in there. So really, it's not even a whole. It's not even 0.5%. Not even close to it. Yeah,
They need to
it's not even 10%.
start with the people in the ocean first. All the fishermen. All their lines and shit that they
Yeah,
leave out
yeah.
there. Start with them.
Yeah.
And then work your way on shore.
Yep. So these people are going to go to jail for having straws, and you have some girls that are out here inventing straws that are going to detect when someone roofies their drinks.
That's why they banned the straw thing.
Yeah, that's why they banned them.
Here are these bitches created. Let's ban these straws.
Drinks still need to be roofied.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. So yeah, I just happened to see that the two articles went together. I'm like, yeah, let me mention what they're doing first, and then. By the way, these girls actually came up with something that's clever, and
Well, now they just got to make it paper.
well, what? Well, they
Or
can
they're going
they
to
can
jail.
just change it to something other than a straw.
Like what? An umbrella?
Cup? The cup? The glass?
Yeah, the cup. Yeah.
I brought my own glass.
Holy shit, Ross, that's not a bad idea.
We gotta stop the recording so we don't give away my idea.
That's a pretty good idea, though. Whenever you have a cup and it detects any of those drugs, that's all their plastic straws doing.
Yep.
They're not going to ban those plastic
Does it
cups.
turn like red or whatever?
It turns a different color or whatever. Your cup changes colors when those drugs hit it.
I can't wait for my cup to turn a different color.
Shark
I'm
Tank.
chugging that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You guys want to hear how badass I am?
You did a backflip.
Besides that, I used 2 plastic straws today.
That's
I'm
2
trying to
turtles
think.
died.
Yep, I feel great about it too.
Yeah, I didn't use a straw today.
Yep.
But I did throw a bottle in the trash can and didn't recycle it.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Actually, I think I might have done two. I got a Propel bottle and a Gatorade.
What's funny is my recycling bin is full of the one thing they say they no longer want to take. Water bottles. That's all I throw in mine now.
And they take it?
Yeah.
They just throw it away
The,
when they
the
get
driver
there.
don't give a fuck. He's just doing his job, fucking dumping the
It's
trash.
whoever
can.
sorts it. It's like, this motherfucker.
This
Goddamn Pebble
motherfucker.
Pass got us again with all these goddamn Walmart water bottles.
Do they smash the plastic just like they do the trash?
Yes.
So then how they know? If it's all going to be mush plastic
They
anyway.
separate it.
How can you separate it once it's been smashed?
They sort it. That hand sort it.
I don't know.
Yes, they do.
I said I don't know.
It's a true story. I saw it in Dirty
telling
Jobs
you.
before. Have you never watched Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe?
Yeah, I've watched that.
He did that shit.
Then obviously you haven't.
Well, I didn't see the plastic episode. I've seen a lot of other dirty jobs.
Yeah, change my diaper at Dirty Job.
So, what y'all had for dinner last Friday?
Whoa, what did we do last
Where
Friday?
the fuck were we?
I think we were here with Micah and all that.
Micah was
Oh, yeah, I
here?
had Chinese food for dinner.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all see the crab rangoon pizza?
Yes.
Holy shit, yes I did. Yeah.
It looked amazing. Yeah, because I posted on Facebook.
Yeah, and freaking the crust on the bottom, and then the freaking crab meat with the cream. Oh my god.
You sort of like drizzle like sweet and sour sauce on
Micah
the
would
top.
hate that.
Oh, dude.
That's right. Paul posted. He replied to it. He's like, "No, I'm not a picky eater, but that looks disgusting."
Dude.
I'm like, "Good. That means I don't have to share with your ass."
That I can't wait to have that. I don't know
If
who
they
made
could make
it.
the crust crunchy, like the
Make it out of the
shell.
wontons.
Yes.
A wonton crust.
My bad.
The Catholic spazzed over there.
But yeah, that. Oh man, I couldn't imagine just eating that. Dude, I would eat the whole fucking
Yeah,
thing.
it's just like crab rangoons.
Like
you don't
you said-
eat one crab rangoon. You eat all of them until the pack's empty.
And like you said, if the crust was as crunchy
As
as
the
the normal
wonton?
one,
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
I'm having a fat ass moment right now.
It's got to be thin though.
Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah,
I
you'd be
can't
overwhelmed
bite
with the.
like a big ass stuffed crust.
Yeah, that was a lot of
crab.
cream cheese there because it was like it's probably like half an inch to 3/4 of an inch thick, like a
Yeah.
normal pizza.
Thin that shit out some, then we're talking.
I'd eat it no matter what.
Yeah, I'm okay. I like. It can be if they for all. I mean, I saw how they made it, and they didn't have a shell on top. But I would be okay if they put the shell on top, like a real freaking crab rangoon.
Yeah, I think it was just like regular cheese on top, right?
Yeah, that was regular cheese. But if they had, because they had the shell on the bottom, they had the shell that comes over the top, and you actually bit in the shell on top and bottom. Just like a
what are they
real
called?
Like a toaster strudel?
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
one. Kind of, but it's not the same.
like a
Do y'all want a toaster strudel?
like a like a crunch wrap from Taco Bell.
No.
Crab rangoon crunch wrap.
I think you're onto something right there. Speaking of fat ass moments, do you see this guy that stole $100 worth of steaks?
No, it's easy though because they're expensive as fuck.
What, you got 2 steaks?
He was at Publix, wasn't he? He shot at Publix and bought 3 steaks, or stole 3
The
steaks.
steaks are the
Are you
proteins.
sure it's 100? I think it was more than that.
well, let me see. But the steaks, fucking proteins are expensive.
She's
right
fucking
now.
fact checking everybody tonight.
Man shoves $100 worth of Walmart steaks down pants.
Walmart steaks, so you got a lot of them.
So yeah. Actually, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages of steaks.
Sunday night dinner.
Yeah, so he's averaging
any fleet on a
$10.50
moped.
$10.50 a steak.
Hey, how are you gonna get away on a moped?
Speaking of moped,
You see that girl died?
no, I did see that. Yes, but that's not what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
No. Yes.
I saw it was on Facebook. I think it was like Fox 13 and all that shared it. A guy stole the 50-inch TV, and he's driving down the road on his Harley, holding a 50-inch TV.
I think I saw that. Mm-hmm. And he just.
Yeah, just one hand on the handlebars, the other one holding the TV.
Well, and the
Yeah,
whole process of him getting that up the first time by himself and then picking up everything and just driving, that was impressive.
Well, nowadays TVs are light, so.
Yeah, but still, the
Ride a
balance.
bike with it.
Yeah.
But I did see the lady that got hit in the moped. There's like 2 hit and runs, like within 1 or 2 miles from each other.
Yeah.
Last night in the same area. One on 98, and then one on the corner of Kathleen and Galloway.
Because the guy rammed her on the moped and then took off, and then another car came by, ran her over, and then took off.
Yep.
And then
You
the
said
guy,
Red Rover?
then the army sergeant who stopped to help her got clipped.
Yep.
I'm like, dear fucking God.
Them Kathleen folks saying they
Yeah.
can't drive.
Fucking meth kicked in at 1 a.m.
She was driving a unregistered moped.
Did they give her a name? Or how old
Last
she
time I
was?
saw it, she was unidentified. Well, they knew who she was. Probably no next of kin notified yet.
She's an alien.
All right, so quick question for you guys. I seen a video on this, but
Nope.
if you drop your phone in a porta potty, would you grab it or get it out?
Fuck no. That's what I get. That's what I get for being in a porta potty.
It depends.
If you're the first use since it's been clean.
Yes, how many people?
How blue is the water?
All I'm saying is there was a video of this girl that dropped her phone in the porta potty.
Nope.
And it looked like it was full of shit. Not one hesitation. Her phone hit it, hands in there, trying to find it, like grabbed it.
Why do you gotta dig? It should be right on top.
It hit and it
She had
was
the
in,
OtterBox
and
case on there, so that motherfucker was heavy.
Yeah, the life. Yeah.
She just wanted to play in it.
No, but she was literally. It was disgusting. I can't believe she didn't.
That's
throw up,
terrible.
and she didn't even. She was just sitting there wiping it off as soon as it got out. But I'm like,
Nope.
I don't know if I'm gonna go get that. I really don't think I'm. I think it might just sit there.
Yeah.
I think it might.
It's about time for an upgrade.
It's got a lock on it. You'll die.
You've already got your phone fixed once for water damage.
Yeah, not a big deal. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, holy shit, man, that's gross.
That's disgusting.
So you're not digging through shit to get your phone.
No.
Some people would, man. Their phone's everything, or they can't go to sleep
It
without
depends if it's sitting right there. Yeah,
it. That ain't gonna float, I'll tell you
I'll
that.
fingertip
like
it and
porta
get
johns.
out.
If you can smell it from 30 yards away, stay away from it.
I'm just glad, like I said that before, they have the urinal thing on the side, so you're not pissing directly
Yeah.
on someone else's shit. Like, to me, that's disgusting. And then it just makes it smell worse, and then no telling what else backlash is coming up and splattering on you.
Yeah, think of us. We have
Us.
to hover
I was like,
in
we
the
mean
hot
us.
box and not sit on anything.
I was about to say, either that or you make the little, the platform out of toilet paper.
Well,
but if
normally
it's
there's
hot,
not even toilet paper in
yeah.
there.
But if it's hot, if you sit on that shit, next thing you know, you got freaking 13
Wet.
feet of paper
Dude,
towel
there-
stuck to your ass cheeks.
You can't sit on that. If I gotta take a shit in there, I'm not sitting. I'm hovering.
No.
So what do you do with a little kid in there then?
You don't go in
Hold
there
it.
with a little kid.
You're going to hold it.
Just push your pants.
Just hold the
Piss
kid
your
up.
pants. I'd rather you walk around naked than go sit in there.
Go find a flower pot to shit in.
For real. What is your fascination with pissing and shitting outside? I don't know. My parents didn't use porta potties.
Because you try to hold a kid over, you're dropping the kid.
Oh, yeah.
And
Or you're getting
they're
pissed
trying
on
to-
or shit on.
They're trying to squirm and yeah.
I don't even have kids. I know that's a bad idea.
It's a struggle. Yeah, they got to find a better solution for that. There's got to be something else.
Have you ever been in those porta johns that were like little trailers? They have like AC in them and all that. It's
I
like
don't
a
think I've
box
ever been.
trailer that
I
has
don't
like
think I've
two
ever
little
been.
doors on it. Each door is like a little bathroom stall. They have AC in there and everything.
Why don't they do those?
Because they're expensive.
Still, poor
Yeah, you
John's.
can't have 100 of those out there.
No.
Well, it's like the fairgrounds. Like, are you serious? You're not going to invest in fucking bathrooms? You're going to have concerts all year round.
But you know how
really
many drunk fuckers are going in them bathrooms and how much piss and shit's going to be all over them seats and all over that floor?
No one's going to be out there cleaning
No.
it.
That's where Porter John, the company, comes in. They just fucking open the door and spray the bitch down, and they're good to go.
There's got to be something better than this.
Hold
That's
it.
affordable.
Catheter bag.
That's where that adult baby comes into
Yeah,
play.
she's on something.
She's just shitting her pants. Adult babies.
That weirdo's on something.
Oh, what's that little baby? Wah, wah, wah.
I don't know.
Little rap song. Drake and Little Baby, huh?
Yep.
Wah, wah. Little Baby. Yeah, we can't play Drake because they
He's
block
a
our
dickhead.
they block our shit on
Worldwide.
YouTube.
Blocks your shit worldwide.
Who does he think he is?
I mean, we could play it and see if we can get away with it, but I really don't want to play him. He's overplayed right now.
I'm not really a Drake fan anyway.
I'm tired of Kiki.
Oh my god.
I've seen so many videos. Kiki
I just
fails.
scrolling through fucking Facebook. You know right away when you see somebody sitting in your car, keep fucking scrolling.
Oh, one of the funniest ones I've seen was with the freaking cow.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
The cow walking to it. That was pretty funny.
The heads bobbing to the music.
Yeah. I enjoyed that one. I was like, yep.
I watch all the people fail. Like when they get out of their car and it's moving way too fast. And
Yeah, and they
fucking
roll their
face
ankle
plant.
and shit.
I seen one girl. She was trying to get her boyfriend or husband to record it, and he's just going. He's actually hitting the accelerator. So she's actually having to skip, and then she ends up getting hurt. No.
There's one where it was like someone was filming it from like their apartment window because they could see what the lady was doing, and you see her get out of her car, walking beside her car while it's driving by itself. She's doing the whole dance, and then she realizes her purse fell out of the car. So rather than get in the fucking car and stop it, she turned around and ran and tried to get her purse, and her fucking car is still rolling down the damn hill.
Dumbass.
I'm like, wow,
Dumbass. Oh,
it's terrible.
yeah, there's been some pretty good ones.
I try to limit myself to not watching them.
Well, I mean,
Ooh, just got stuck.
if there's an attractive woman on it, I let it play for a little bit. If it's a dude, it's just getting scrolled.
I saw one. It was with Kane Brown.
I didn't see
the
singer.
Yeah, the
artist?
singer.
Yeah.
I think it was his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some blonde chick with like sweatpants and like a tube top shirt, fucking twerking and shit to it. I'm like, damn.
Damn.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah. See, those are. I would watch those. I can listen to anything and watch those.
Yeah, just mute it. Just watch. That's what I do. Just mute them and just watch it.
This thing doesn't have captions.
Yeah, I don't need to hear the fucking music.
Yeah, there's I think one of the guy ones I seen. It was some hillbilly guy. He's like, "This isn't my song." He basically takes off. He's just wearing like a man thong, and he's
Whoa.
like listening to something completely different. I'm like, "Yep, next."
Watching, he's listening to fucking Sammy Kershaw
It
or
was
something.
like it was like a parody one though, you know. So it starts off of that, and he's like, "This isn't my jam," and he takes off his clothes, and he's just wearing. It was disgusting.
Terrible.
Oh man, yeah. Yep.
Sitting here watching the Hall of Fame game.
Bobby Beat Hard. That is legit.
That's a hell of a last name. Beat hard.
That is legit his last name. Bobby Beat Hard. Goddamn Beat Hard, man.
Speaking of beat hard.
That kind of leads perfectly
Yeah.
into the next one. Yeah, well, you see that there's Urban Meyer nose shirts, you know?
Yeah, terrible timing for them to come out with that shirt.
Yeah. What, did they already have it, or?
Yeah, Barstool, I think they said they had that since last summer.
Oh, yeah, so they already knew.
Yeah, it's been out for like a year.
It's,
Urban knows.
well, it's not allegedly. It actually happened.
Oh, yeah?
Assistant coach was beating his wife or girlfriend or whatever. I'm pretty sure.
And Urban Meyer knows.
And I think he had multiple kids with her. And supposedly his wife called the police multiple times. I want to say like 8 or 9 times. And then she had like some type of restraining order or some type of order against him or something. And nothing really happened. And she told Urban Meyer's wife and other people about it. And all that happened was Urban Meyer talked to him. The guy denied it, and then that was it.
Well, I mean, if the police knew about it, well, how the hell did the school not know about it?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, and his whole thing is he's supposed to report those things. If you see it, you're supposed to report it, just like with the Sandusky thing in Penn State.
See something, say something.
Joe Paterno knew some shit was going on. He didn't say nothing, you know. To me, that's a little bit worse than a girl getting punched and choked by guys getting raped or little boys getting raped.
Well, it depends on your side of the perspective.
Exactly. Well, it's all terrible. Regardless, it's all terrible. They should have reported it. And but that she even sent her pictures and stuff, and she knows that they all know Urban Meyer. So that's part of the reason why I guess he's on unpaid leave.
He's on paid leave.
He's on paid leave.
Maybe Urban thought she deserved it too. Yeah. Maybe he didn't see anything wrong with it.
Bitch, didn't shut up.
Yeah. He's trying to watch film.
Bitch, shut up. I'm going to come over there too.
We got a season going on, and you're over there trying to talk.
Well, I did see something like he quoted, it was like, I don't know, some time ago. He had a quote like, well, if you lie, you lose your job. He said that was, he quoted for something. I don't remember what it was. And now they're like, well, all right, well, if you lie, do you still lose your job, Urban? Huh?
Yeah.
I guess technically he didn't lie.
He just denies. So how do you prove that? But
yeah, he's saying he doesn't.
They can prove that he knew though.
Yeah, he had text messages of that lady texting his wife.
His wife.
Until to this day, he's still saying that he didn't know anything about it, even though his wife was texted about it, and she says, "I'm gonna go tell Urban right now" or something like that.
Yeah, she said that she's talked to him or whatever, and then he had a
so he did lie. He says he doesn't know about it.
He had an unscheduled meeting with the guy that was doing it. And
so why would you have a meeting if you don't know about anything?
Well,
and the guy ended up getting fired sometime later. I think
he's all done now, but it wasn't because of Urban Meyer though, and that's her whole thing is she reported it to them to take care of it, and nothing happened.
Because he didn't have, it all goes downhill after Tebow left.
Yeah.
He didn't have that guy. You have the evil person on one side, and you have like the nice, like Jesus person on the other side. He didn't have Tebow on that one side. He had Hernandez on one side and Tebow on the other. And the fucking Tebow disappeared.
There's nothing wrong with that. Choke that bitch. Yeah. No, you should
Hernandez
probably
fucking shoot that fucker.
That's great. Yep. So yeah, he might be out of a job.
Good
riddance.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm still salty when he left Florida. So.
Yeah, for health reasons, and then the next season he was in Ohio State.
I mean, he took one season off.
Yep.
Did commentating, and the next season, and then he's got my dream job. I'm healthy. Blah blah blah. I think it would be funny if
it's a miracle.
I think it would be funny if, God damn, who's the new coach of Florida?
Mullins.
Yeah, Dan Mullins.
Quits, takes a year off, and goes to Ohio State.
No, I think it would be funny if he hired Urban as his assistant. And it would still help Florida.
He fits in the Florida lifestyle, Florida profile.
Yeah, and it would help get recruits to come there. I doubt he would ever do that. And
Moms wouldn't appreciate it.
Yeah, they wouldn't appreciate it. But
wins a win.
Like you said, it goes with the mold.
I did see there's the perfect dream job out there.
I don't know if there's a job that I can dream about.
Oh, this job you would. What game do you suck at the most?
Life.
Besides hockey. No, you're good at hockey now.
Yeah, I'm decent at hockey.
Turn around. What's over your right shoulder?
I'm not terrible at Madden.
You're not good at it.
No. I'm just, like I said before, I'm just playing really good people.
You're playing me, and I'm terrible. I run the same plays. I don't know how to audible or anything. Well, apparently this week in Jacksonville at their camp, there were people spotted wearing shirts that say Madden rating. Fuck. Actually, it's right here.
Like a Madden rating adjuster?
Yep. Madden rating adjuster. Adjuster. Madden ratings adjuster. I guess they work for EA Sports and they go to all the practice, like a bunch of practices and all that, and watch the players so that they can adjust ratings if they need to. What kind of fucking job is that?
Imagine having the players wanting to kill you for bad ratings.
Yeah.
Because they were like, hey, motherfucker, I know that you're the one that did it.
Fucking Blake Bortles got to be pissed because, goddamn, I'm going to go from a 77 down to a 74 after this shit.
The Madden's adjuster come out and I'm having a bad practice.
Well, like right here in the article, it shows Leonard Fournette talking to the guy. And on the Twitter thing, it says, Madden boys are here. Leonard is still not happy about his rating, and it shows him talking to the to the Madden guys. Like, bitch, my speed needs to go up to like an 89, not a...
Yeah, and he looks pretty serious too. Like
Yeah.
he's like pointing at him and stuff.
He's like, bitch, you thought Urban Meyer was bad? or that one coach for Ohio State?
He's like, bitch, I'm gonna run you the fuck over.
Yeah, I'm gonna truck stick your ass.
He's a pretty powerful back.
Oh, he is. You ran me over multiple times using Fournette and Madden.
Truck
Him and
stick.
Gronk, you freaking give me instant CTE.
Yeah, those two are pretty much, they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new Madden is coming out. Should be pretty soon. I think there's actually like an early demo already out.
Oh, I know you're buying it because freaking Antonio. You're gonna buy the hard copy because Antonio Brown's on it.
you heard what you said? Hard copy.
Hard copy. Yeah, you're not gonna buy the digital format. You're gonna actually go out and buy the disc.
Nah, I don't want it to scratch. At least with the digital one, if something happens, you already have it, so you then just re-download it.
I might go to GameStop and buy last year's Madden, so I can have the
Tom
hard
Brady.
copy of Tom Brady. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy it for like $6.
I got the soft copy.
Trying to say Tom Brady's soft?
His body's soft.
He's still the MVP. Still the GOAT.
Oh, man.
All right, we gotta stop.
He's softer than the ice cream that comes out of McDonald's.
Bitch, he's fresher than fucking lettuce, man.
Yeah, football is back.
Yes.
So this is my cue to
Yeah, this is your
leave.
cue to get out of
well,
here.
no, really, this is pretty much it, though. I mean,
Yeah. She knows the guy.
Eric Decker.
You know his wife, right? I guess his wife is like a big time like TV lady. Something Decker.
Is her name like Jen?
Jessie Jane Decker.
Oh,
Yeah, she knows her.
I knew it started with a J. I was like, well, she's pretty hot.
Yeah, she is.
She
pretty
does the
nasty.
South Beach diet commercials. She has like a lipstick or something.
She knows everything about this Decker lady.
She has normal boobs, right? They're like C's or D's.
Whatever they are, they're nice.
They're not like massive. No
She doesn't pay.
comment?
She doesn't pay. She's like, I don't pay attention to that stuff,
I wish
John.
they could see the look on her face.
Even
when
women
I'm
are the
asking.
most. Even though women are the most judgmental people, she's like,
I mean, I don't
know.
recall them.
I don't think they were
being,
that
like,
big, right? They were
weird
nice
looking.
though. They were nice looking, from what I remember. Not like, because I didn't see them.
She's disgusted. The look on her face, like, did you really ask me about that lady's boobs?
Yeah. Well, that's what is it? Barstool. They have the two girls that do their show.
Yeah.
And I wish I knew their name. It's kind of bad that I don't know their name.
One of them's name is Fran, which I follow her on Instagram because she's hot.
It was a blonde and a brunette.
The brunette I follow on Instagram. The blonde just turned 21.
Really?
Yeah, because it was her birthday this past week, and I saw that on Instagram.
Well, we should go
The brunette
drinking.
posted at her birthday party.
We should go drinking with them.
Yeah. Introduce myself.
We just have to go far, far away.
New York.
Yeah, far, far. They're funny though. There's multiple things that they post. I guess girls are funny, but there's there's multiple things that they post, and
Breaking news.
the girls are funny. You find your button.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, but yeah, girls are funny, but
You are fake news.
yeah. So, but yeah, they were basically saying since the Patriots have Amendola, they let him go to Miami. Julian Edelman's out for 4 games.
Yep.
And what was the other one?
They had Chris Hogan. They had Welker.
Well, yeah, well, he's been gone. Well, I guess Gronk's still there.
Yep, and Hogan.
But basically, since Edelman and Amendola are out, they're saying they have to pick up another hot guy. That's what they're saying. So that's why they picked up Decker.
So they picked up a guy who's beyond his prime. You can't make separation on
I
his
thought
routes.
he retired.
No, he's been playing. He
Decker?
was. He
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
at
he
the
played for the
Jets.
Titans last year.
Yeah, he was at the Jets, and then he went to Titans. So yeah, he's still around. I think they signed him to a 1-year deal. He'll
Yeah,
probably
he's
be done.
washed up.
Yeah, he'll probably be done after this year. I'll be shocked. Well, I don't know. He fits the mold there.
Oh yeah, that's what one guy for ESPN was saying. Oh yeah, you know why Belichick got him because he's white. Like no, it was either him or Des Bryant. Des Bryant's not a team player, so they brought him in.
Des Bryant would have been a good fit there.
I think they might still reach out to him because they're
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 short
killed.
on
Yeah,
they're
they're
short on
kill-
receivers.
yeah.
They never give Tom Brady any fucking weapons except for the running backs
And
a
Randy
tight
Moss.
end. and they gave him Randy Moss. The other guys, no offense to Julian Edelman or Amendola, but they're not like giant receivers. They're not
No.
that big 6'6" guy that you can just throw it up to. In the
they were
end zone.
nothing before they got to New England.
Yeah, and all their
Welker,
stuff.
you never heard of Welker before you went to New England.
And the reason why they picked those guys up is because they're short and quick, and they run short routes.
Cheap money.
Yeah, they can get a lot out of them. But yeah, thought that was pretty funny.
Another white guy.
Yep.
I wish they'd pick somebody up with some speed.
Well, they did have Brandon Cooks, and then they let him go to the Rams.
Yeah, he didn't fit too good in their offense, though.
Honestly, though, like, you need a guy that can catch anything. And I don't think he can catch anything. I just think he's fast, and I think he has good hands.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that. There's a difference between, like, a person that can catch open balls and making competitive catches.
So they brought in Jordan Matthews.
Gone.
Cut him. Cut him 4 days into the lightning outside. They cut him 4 days into the training camp. So they said he hurt his hamstring, and they thought it might have been more serious.
Danielle's got to go. I guess she's got to take a shit.
That was the first time I got it.
I'm just kidding.
Then you got Kenny Britt.
He's still there?
Yeah, but he's hurt.
I'm surprised he's still there, though.
They got Hogan. They got Philip Dorsett, who
He's just
nothing that great.
But still, they're prototypical type of receiver they go after. Short and quick. He's not like a giant. He's just a short, fast guy.
Yeah, they got no size.
We give a lot of crap about.
They got the guy they got out of Miami, the Hurricanes, Barros, who's a small guy.
Oh, yeah.
And they got a practice squad guy called named McCarron. They said he's like a mini Welker and also a small guy. So they have no size.
Yep. That's typically what they go for is just short receivers that are really, really quick because they create separation. And
unlike Eric Decker.
But they do want one or two big guys. But for the most part, their scheme, they want to get rid of the ball quick.
Yep.
And that's what they do. They beat you off the line and they create some separation. You throw it to them quick.
I think they'll be running many two-back sets, putting in their fast running backs and using them as receivers. Get linebackers on them.
Well, I think they started doing a lot of that last year.
But they only did one back, I think, this year because they were short on the receivers, and they're loaded with running backs. I think that's what they're going to try to do.
Who all do they have at running back right now?
They got James White,
Okay.
Sony Michel,
Oh, yeah, I forgot they drafted him.
Gillisley,
He's good.
Burkhead, which is their primary back, Jeremy Hill.
How are they going to make that work? They're going to have to cut somebody.
Jeremy Hill.
Sony Michel, though, he should be a starter by himself.
They said they think he's going to be the primary three-down back. But he got hurt this week, and he's fumbling in camp. And then they got James Bolden, but he's a special teams guy.
Dude,
but right now they got at least six running backs on their roster.
That's crazy. But they do use all
Gillisley, he was a healthy scratch 3/4 of the year last year.
Yeah.
Which I think he'll be the same this year if they don't cut him.
Like, they use them so much they get hurt. Like, they have to catch passes out of the backfield. They have to line up at receiver. They have to get.
Yeah, Burkhead got a concussion last year. Gillisley was a healthy scratch. And White and Lewis, they were fine all year.
Why is Randy Moss wearing sunglasses when it's night out?
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash.
He was like the best. He was the greatest receiver in the league in the time that he was there. I mean, in the beginning of his career, nobody was better than him. Then he had the two bad years in Oakland.
Yep.
And then they thought he was washed up, and then he went to New
I
England.
Knew he wasn't washed up. He was just playing fucking Oakland.
Yeah, you were playing for the worst team in the league for 2 years. Went to New England, flipped that switch.
Dude, when I
Those were
was
his
watching
greatest
him
years.
with him and Dante Culpepper, and they're just airing it out.
Yep.
I was a huge fan, and I played for the Vikings in Little League too.
Yep.
Vikings and the Dolphins. Big fan. Big fan. Then, like you said, he fell off with the Raiders, but I knew once he got to the Patriots, it was back on.
And then when
Record-setting seasons.
he left New England, he went to Tennessee, which they were garbage.
You knew that.
And then halfway through that year, I think they traded him to Minnesota for the rest of the year,
So he could
almost like a
retire.
homecoming,
Yeah.
and then he retired.
Yeah, he was a great receiver.
But he was
T.O.
one of those where it looked like he was jogging, and he's
he was
pulling
just-
away
yeah,
from
he's running-
people.
I'm like, he
because he had
doesn't look
long ass
fast.
fucking legs, man. He's jogging and burning your fucking DBs. It looked stupid.
But yeah, like you said, it didn't even look like he was moving that fast. But another guy, too, T.O., man, he didn't show up for this Hall of Fame, but he was a freaking beast as a receiver, too.
He still wants to play.
Yeah.
He says he's not retired. All offseason, he's trying to get on the team.
That's part
Dude,
of
you're
his,
44 years old.
I think it's part of his thing with this is he's, like, trying to prove a point, like, I'm not done.
What's crazy about this is, if he's here tonight, Randy Moss, That means he retired 5 years ago. It doesn't seem like it's been 5 years since he retired.
No, that's Urlacher. You have Brian Dawkins.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis is there.
And some old guys.
Yeah, Bobby Beathard.
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 Some old guy that was all gimpy.
But it's a hell of a class, though.
Yeah.
Brian Dawkins looks like he can still play.
And the thing is, it's going to be like this every year.
Dude,
from here on out. It's going to be people that we know.
Yep.
Yeah, because even though we're upper 20s, low 30s, we've seen people we've known or we've watched go into the Hall of Fame. But now it's like getting to that point where...
Now it's people our ages are coming up. It's getting to that point. Like, these guys are still older than us, but it's going to get to that... How old's Tom Brady going to be? How old is he right now?
He turns 41. He just turned 41, and
So
he said he wants to play until he's 45. So he's going to be 50 years old whenever he goes in the Hall of Fame if he retires at 45.
Like, he's going to be about, jeez.
And he's 8 years older than me. I'll be 42, 43 when Tom Brady goes to the Hall of Fame.
He'll be a first balloter.
Oh yeah,
No question. Unless he raped somebody or domestic abuse.
Shut up.
Because he could fall off for the next few years, and it wouldn't matter because people expect that. You're old.
Well, the thing is, whenever you're old, like Brett Favre, was it John Elway? No, John Elway won the Super Bowl his last year, I think it was.
He did.
But these old guys, it's Peyton Manning. It's a drastic fall off, just like that.
Yeah.
Brett Favre had the best year of his career, and then the next year, before he retired, was one of his worst. He got hurt. He couldn't throw at Peyton Manning. Couldn't throw an out pattern because he had no fucking strength in his arm anymore.
And he couldn't feel his fingers.
Yeah.
And stuff. Like, you're older.
But the year before, he had, I think it was when he threw like the 50-something touchdowns.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, you get old, your body just goes.
Yeah, instant.
Yep.
It's like you wake up. Remember that 6 months between last season and this season, a lot can change.
Yeah, I seen that.
But I hope it doesn't change for Tom Brady. I hope his pliability and his freaking avocado ice cream keeps him in check for 3-4 more years.
I'm surprised he can lift his arm, man. He looks weak as fuck. But anyways, Ben Roethlisberger looked like he shed some pounds. He's looked like he's slimmed down for this season, ready to go. Team looks pretty good from what I've seen. But they've had some injuries, receivers and stuff.
Le'Veon Bell show up yet?
Nope, not yet. But that's not a bad thing. I like that he's not there because then the younger guys get some reps.
I saw Tomlin threw a jab at him this week. Since I'm like, well, if he's going to hold out, hopefully he comes in better shape than he was last year.
Yeah. Well, it's true, though, because it took him like a couple weeks to get into it. But
he's just bitter because James Harrison said he's not a good coach.
James Harrison kind of knows.
Yeah, that's a point.
I mean, I think Tomlin is a good coach, but...
He's a player's coach.
Yeah, we talked about it before. I think it could be a lot different. And for James Harrison to be there and be a loyal Pittsburgh guy for so long.
And hate the Patriots for as long as he did.
Go over there and instantly be like, yeah, it's a lot different.
He was like, I went in there hoping I hated him. Hoping I hate Tom Brady. He's like, the whole time I played, I hated Tom Brady. And I was like, when I went in there, I was just hoping he was an asshole, so I keep hating him. But he was the nicest guy in the whole locker room. He was like, I actually love Tom Brady. But when I heard that, I laughed because when you see James Harrison like on the football field, you just see him with the helmet on, with the black visor, not saying a damn word. But when you follow him on social media or now that he's retired, and he talks, it's funny as shit.
Yeah, he's pretty cool from what I've seen.
You just thought he was a guy that had no personality, just wanted to fuck everything up. Which on the football field, that might be the case. But he's actually funny as shit.
Yeah. What are we in the second quarter right now?
Yep. 5 minutes left.
Shocker, the Bears are losing.
The only thing worse than preseason is 2 shitty teams in preseason.
I'm just waiting for the day the ghost of Walter Payton comes back.
See the fucking hand come out in the middle of the field, out of the ground.
Walter Payton runs over a few people. That'd be nice.
I hope Mike is here next week. Because if not, half this podcast, I'm going to be like dead silent. Because I'm going to have my iPad in here watching the Patriots game.
Oh, yeah? What time do they play? Same time?
Like 8 o'clock next Thursday.
Oh,
watching
it won't be on NFL Network. Though.
It may be. I don't think so, though. I'll have it on my iPad.
Yeah, I'll be watching whatever's on.
Steelers might be on that night, too.
I don't even think this is on NFL Network. This is on a different channel.
It's NBC.
Yeah, so yeah, it could. I don't know.
I know I could pick it up on the Boston channels. So I guess, should we wrap this thing up?
Yeah, I'm good if you're good. I think it was a pretty good show.
Yeah. It's a shame Micah couldn't be here.
It was a shame we didn't all dress up like babies and suck on bottles while we were talking this whole time.
That would have been terrible. I am down with the onesie, though. I would totally rock a onesie.
I don't want no part of that shit, man. And dude, you gotta fucking pull the whole zipper down?
No, you can make it flap.
Nah, man. That's just too much work.
Yeah.
And you just get sweaty.
Yeah. You can use sleeveless onesie.
The sleeveless onesie and the thighs are cut off like halfway.
It's a romper.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I sweat, man.
Overalls. You're wearing overalls.
I sweat when I sleep. I'd rather not have one.
All right. Remember to catch us on Facebook. Facebook.com/Born Stupid Show. And we're on all your podcast apps and Spotify. So check it out.
Yep. We appreciate you guys listening. And as always, have a good night.
See you.